That's why I'm so bright like that. Think of it. Hey fam, give me a second to get my life together over here. Gonna go live. So let's see how to do this. Okay. There we go. Ugh. Come on. Hey baby. Be right back. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Hey babe. I see that you're tuned in today. So trying to get my technical life together over here and waiting for more people to come in and join. So give me a second. Trying to tell more people that I'm on live right now. Okay, so waiting for people to come in here, but until you come in here or you can watch the playback later, today we're going to have chemistry class on the dangers of sodium benzoate. And I am Professor Health, and I'm glad to have your ass back in chemistry class today. I am your not your average dope dealer and your friendly neighborhood healer. So today, the dangers of sodium benzoate. Hide your kids, hide your wife. So on Monday, we had Mad Scientist Monday, and we talked about the actual health detriments of using sodium benzoate. So on Monday on Instagram, I said that sodium benzoate is a preservative and or a food additive added to acidic foods, beverages, and condiments, such as ketchup, mustard, and soy sauce, and it is dangerous for the consumption of humans, but stated to be safe for the consumption of humans by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. It's known to destroy DNA linked to ADHD, and when mixed with other chemicals, it gets even dangerous. And if you are looking on YouTube, this image is brought to you by fittipdaily.com, and the use of sodium benzoate is also linked to cancer and Alzheimer's disease. If you tend to have a hypersensitivity to this chemical, when you are consuming it, you can get allergic reactions such as skin irritation or hives, especially people who have asthma. Now, if you're over in the European nations or countries, the European Food Safety Authority lists sodium benzoate as E211 as a food ingredient. So if you're looking on the back of a food label and you're looking for sodium benzoate, you can also see it listed as E211 if you're in Europe. Now, 0.1% is said to be safe in foods by the FDA. However, if you have sodium benzoate and you have added to vitamin C, which is ascorbic acid, that is going to create a carcinogen known as benzene. Benzene is very, very dangerous. Anyone should not be consuming it. So much so that you can find it in motor oils. You can find it in cigarettes. So in cigarette smoke, you will be inhaling benzene. And according to the Environmental Protection Agency, benzene has a maximum contaminant level of 5 parts per billion, and that's the standard. So you'll see that today we're going to talk about in class, we're going to talk about some other studies and surveys where the FDA tested actual food products, and I'm going to tell you what they actually found, which is astonishing. So where can you find sodium benzoate at? Where can you see this at in your pantry? If you go look in your food cabinets, now you go look in your refrigerator, you go look into your wherever you're storing your foods, even in your refrigerators, you can find soft drinks that are coupled with high fructose corn syrup, and that high fructose corn syrup actually increases the flavor. So when it's coupled with high fructose corn syrup, a product may taste better. Someone may love it more, such as drinking sodas and soft drinks. Everyone loves a soda, but why do you love a soda? Sodium benzoate actually helps it taste better. It can also be found in sauces, pickles, jams, and fruit juice. That also enhances the flavor. Can be found in condiments, like we discussed earlier, such as ketchup, mustard, soy sauces, mayonnaise as well. Salad dressings also. So salad dressings that contain vinegar, such as like Italian dressing, are very high in sodium benzoate. Also, naturally, it's stated to be found in, hey Shawnee, thanks for joining, welcome in. Also can be found in cinnamons, cloves, tomatoes, cranberries, berries, apples, and plums. Now, if you're looking on YouTube, I wish you would look on YouTube for the people over here on Instagram, because you can actually see some of the actual products that you can find. Common products where you can find sodium benzoate, which is Vlasic pickles. I know you heard of Vlasic pickles. You've heard of Coca-Cola. You've seen that lime juice, that green little bottle that you find in the stores that actually looks like a lime. You can find it in there. Surprisingly, you can find it in children's Advil. You can find it in mayonnaise. There's a lot of products that you can find sodium benzoate in. So just go take a look at peruse what you have in your refrigerator, in your pantry, your cabinets, and I promise you, you will find sodium benzoate. Also, something very, very interesting that I just found out. Over in Nigeria, the Nigerian court ruled that food chemicals and sodas are poisonous, and they are on the verge of banning, if not already banned, sodium benzoate from Nigeria. So while the U.S. and the FDA is telling us over here that it's safe to consume, it's at safe levels, well, other countries are saying that, nah, we're not rocking like that. So Nigeria, not feeling sodium benzoate. Now, in 2005 to 2007, like I said, the FDA tested a rack of products, like over 200 products, and retested the products if benzene levels were found. Now, remember we said that sodium benzoate and vitamin C which is a man-made vitamin, not natural. Both of these chemicals are man-made. You combine the two, they will create benzene, and benzene is a carcinogen. Now, the products were tested for benzene. Now, if products were tested for benzene that were found to be at high levels or not acceptable levels of benzene, they had to go back to the factory and reformulate and come up with the product where the benzene levels were lower. Now, there were still products where the benzene levels couldn't get lower, but we're going to talk about those products. So more than 200 brands were reported to have benzene in the year of 2008, and more than a third of those beverages were reported to have exceeding acceptable levels of benzene. Now, this was crazy. An internal memo was found showing that soda companies have known about benzene in products for the past 18 years, which is far more years now because this study was conducted in around 2005, 2007. So they've known about benzene in products since around the 1990s. But they chose not to reveal this fact to the consumer. And as a consumer, you have a right to know. It's something called consumer rights. So Coca-Cola responded by saying there's more benzene in cigarette smoke, gasoline, and tuna than there is in their products. This fact is brought to you by the nutritionfacts.org. So basically, Coca-Cola said, I don't give a damn. They have benzene in their products, and what the hell are you going to do about it? So if you are by chance follow me and you drink Coca-Cola products, you might want to go ahead and chuck it, or you might want to go ahead and cut back. Now, also in this survey, more than 60% of those products that were tested were found to be contaminated with benzene, and more than a third were exceeding the safety levels for benzene. Such products such as Safeway, if you are in the northern corridor of the United States or northeastern, you will have a grocery store called Safeway. In those stores, they sell their own brands called Safeway Select. Now, Safeway Select Diet Orange sample had 79.2 parts per billion of benzene. And I told you that the maximum level is 5 parts per billion. So that's very, very high. Aqua Cal strawberry flavored water beverage. Never heard of it, but it had 23.4 parts per billion. A Kraft Heinz product, Crystal Light. Everybody know about Crystal Light. Crystal Light Sunrise Classic Orange had 87.9 parts per billion of benzene in it. Another one is Giant Light Cranberry Juice Cocktail. Never heard of this, but it had 10.7 parts per billion. That's more than double the maximum level. And then Crushed Pineapple. Everyone knows about Crush. Those cans, it comes in grape, it comes in orange. So Crushed Pineapple had a sample of 9.2 parts per billion. And these are a few of the products that stood out in the survey that had high levels of benzene. So if by chance you drink any of these products, you know someone who drinks them, or you drink Crystal Light, you might want to rethink that. Now, what is the solution? So I told you that we weren't going to be here all day. Chemistry class is going to be very short. So what is the solution, and what can I do about sodium benzoate? So you can cut back drastically and eliminate foods such as sodas, soft drinks, and carefully read the food labels for ingredients and choose wisely. So when you know better, you do better. Drink more spring water because benzene is also found in your water streams, like your tap water, your municipal water, which you will also find in some of your bottled waters because bottled water manufacturers use tap water to bottle their water. So basically, you want to drink homemade juices or fresh squeezed juices and smoothies. I know that this can be very time consuming, but if you have the time and you give a damn about your health, you can go ahead and try those homemade juices, fresh squeezed juices, or smoothies. You can also cut back and eliminate foods with preservatives and or food additives such as sodium benzoate. So we're going to do a recap of what we just discussed, because that's actually the end of the content for today. So we talked about the danger of sodium benzoate. It is a preservative and or food additive that's very dangerous for human consumption. It can be found in soft drinks, sodas, condiments, even in over-the-counter drugs. It's like I said, we saw it in children's Advil, known to destroy the DNF. So what is it going to do to your health? What is it doing to your body? So when it enters your body, right? Your body doesn't naturally make sodium benzoate. It actually doesn't manufacture it at all. It's not recognized by the body, so the body doesn't produce it. So when you're actually consuming this, it's the body is recognizing it as a foreign agent. So when it's doing that, the body doesn't know what to do with it at this point in time. So it doesn't know how to use it. So it's going to be used to the detriment of the body. So the body has to figure out what to do with it, how to break it down. So it's going to get excreted right through your urine. But before it gets excreted through your urine, it has the potential and will destroy your cell membrane. It will react on your DNA. It can destroy also your DNA. And it's also linked to ADHD, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. Very much cancer because sodium benzoate, when mixed with other chemicals such as vitamin C, creates benzene. And benzene is a carcinogen known to cause cancer. It has a lot of hypersensitivity associated with it, so it can create allergic reactions such as skin irritation or hives. And also, when you're looking at the food label, if you want to know if it can create benzene, if the product does have benzene in it, look for sodium benzoate and look for vitamin C. Both of those products. So if it's both of those products are on one, it's going to actually be a result of benzene. So when you're looking at the food label, you can see ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, man-made vitamin C. You'll see ascorbic acid as a preservative as well. So the two of those combined are, like I said, going to equal benzene. And we know where to find them at. When you're drinking your soft drinks or your sodas that have high fructose corn syrup. What's up, Cleopatra? When you're drinking those sodas or soft drinks that have high fructose corn syrup, know that if it's coupled with sodium benzoate, it's going to actually increase the flavor. So if you're getting hooked on sodas and soft drinks, it's because of the sugar. It's because of the sugar that's in there, and it's also because of the sodium benzoate, the effect it has on high fructose corn syrup. If you're going to be looking through your cabinets and you want to get rid of anything or any type of products that possibly have sodium benzoate in it, look for your sauces, your condiments, your pickles, anything that's preserved, that shelf life stable. You want to go ahead and look at that, and you want to look at the food label in the back for sodium benzoate, and especially the ascorbic acid or the vitamin C. My bad. And also your salad dressing. So if you have salad dressing in your refrigerator or you have them in your pantry, look for those, especially ones that contain vinegar, if they have sodium benzoate in there. And also looking at your over-the-counter medications to see if you have sodium benzoate in there as a preservative. And remembering those products that we listed today. So the products that were in the survey back in 2000, around 2005 to 2007, was crushed pineapple, Giant Light cranberry juice, Aqua Cow strawberry, and Safeway Select Diet orange. So if you are consuming any of those products, please, please, please do be mindful that you are consuming sodium benzoate, and that is a very dangerous chemical and or drug to be consuming. So that is the end of chemistry class today. And if we don't have any questions for the day, let me see if anybody is on this YouTube page. So I can't see any questions here. Uh-oh. So I stopped drinking sodas, but I drink sparkling water that are supposedly sugar-free. What kind of brand are you drinking? As a matter of fact, look at the food label. What's your question? Go ahead and ask your question. Okay, so what just happened? See that? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. Go ahead and ask your question. So I'll read it out if anyone, but everyone can see it. But I stopped drinking sodas, but I drink sparkling water that is supposedly sugar-free. Why do you say supposedly? Does it say sugar-free? And what's the brand? The best option for sparkling water that I love so much. I should probably be put on for this. I should be getting paid. I'm not getting paid by San Pellegrino, but this is naturally sparkling water. And it's naturally carbonated as an option to whatever it is that you're drinking. The ingredients say spring water, CO2, and natural flavors. What are the natural flavors? Well, it depends on what the actual bottle says. You have to show me the bottle or read to me what's on the bottle for me to be able to determine what the natural flavors are. I'm very wary when it says natural flavoring because it doesn't tell you exactly what it is. But like say like you have raspberry sparkling water. Like do you have a flavor? Like what is the flavor of the water? Let's say for example it's raspberry sparkling water. The natural flavors that they're referring to is raspberry. So that's assuming that they're actually juicing a raspberry and they're giving you a natural flavor from that, but we know they're not doing that because that would not be shelf stable. So when they're saying natural flavors, natural by terms of FDA is not what we assume to be natural. Pomegranate lemonade. I'm I'm sure that there are a lot of chemicals that go into that so-called natural flavoring to preserve it. It's going to have some type of preservative or shelf stable preservative or food additive. So like I said, if you want to drink some sparkling water, you can drink San Pellegrino, you can have Perrier. If you're not as picky as I am, you can drink like does Deer Park have sparkling water? There are other spring water bottlers that have sparkling water and they have alleged natural flavoring. The only natural flavoring that I've ever ventured out to try, I believe, is like the lime and orange. I don't go with all that exotic stuff because I'm like, I can't tell what in the hell they putting in it. Hey, Rich Juice, what's going on? Deer Park has sparkling water. And I feel like I remember that. I think I've seen that. That may be a better option. Because what is the brand you said that you were trying? I drink Deer Park, Aha, and Waterloo mostly. Aha for you. I don't even know what Aha is. I don't even know what Waterloo is. You have to show me. You got to send me some pictures. Or maybe I just go ahead and Google it. It comes in a can. It comes in a can. That's even more aha for me. Coming in a can. Coming in a can means that there's going to be some chemicals in that because it has to be the way in which it has to be preserved because of what it's being used in as far as the can. So yeah, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to suggest. Do as you will with the information. However, glass is always the best option for when you're drinking any type of drink. Glass, because bottles, as far as plastic bottles, they can degrade, and then they start to degrade whatever it was in there, it was the water, whether it be juice, whatever it is, it can start to degrade. So you want to go ahead and use glass bottles if you can. I'm not saying you can't use plastic, but this is the better option. A can, I stay away from cans because you have to use preservatives when you're using a can. Excuse me, I don't even eat canned food. I'm going to send you a pic of them. Yeah, send me a pic. And when you send the picture, send me the front and the back of it so I can read the label. Then I will be able to determine if you should go ahead and kick rocks with that. You're probably sure you go ahead and kick rocks with that, but I want to give you a scientific opinion. Okay, plant-based takeover. What's up? How are you doing? Glad to see your ass in chemistry class. So, do we have any further questions? San Pellegrino's money. Do you mean money like we in the money or money like it costs a lot of money? Because this is what I swear about right here. Any other questions or concerns? Y'all got me in here for a couple more minutes. Please ask away while you have me. The rich juice. Okay. I'm the money. Oh, you the money. Okay. Oh, in the money. Okay, so I got a question for you guys, and I need everyone who's following right now to go ahead and put this in the comment section. Since we are talking about sodium benzoate used as a preservative, what do you think you drink or consume that has sodium benzoate in it? Even if you have something around you or something in your house, put in your comment section what you're consuming, have consumed, or do consume on a regular basis, or not so regular, that you have in your house that has sodium benzoate in there. And then I want to see you put it in the comment section so we can see what you're in here eating. And then we can go ahead and see what you're not going to be eating no time soon, because we're going to tell you, throw that shit right in the trash. For all my participants, you get a gold star. Thank you for participating. Thank you for coming into chemistry class today. We truly appreciate it. But I do want your answers. I'm not even playing. Like, let me know what you got around the house. Nothing, maybe one of these vegan ice creams. Well, let's see. Go to your freezer and look at the food label, look at the nutrition facts, and tell us if it has sodium benzoate in there. Probably. It's in every damn thing. Just like high fructose corn syrup is in everything. I'm searching through the cabinets now. Okay. We'll wait. I'm looking. Okay. None in there right now. So it's no sodium benzoate in your vegan ice cream. That's what's up. Plant-based takeover. That's what's up. I want you to search and scavenge for something in your house, plant-based takeover, that could possibly have it. Based upon your name, maybe you don't have a lot of things that have sodium benzoate in there. But I'd be hard pressed to know if you got anything in that house that does. Let Professor Health know. No ice creams in the fridge right now. Okay. We're going to wait right here for a little bit, and we're going to see who has what in their cabinets or in their pantries or wherever it is that they are at, and see. I really don't, especially in my home. That's good. That means you're living more than likely a healthy lifestyle. We appreciate healthy lifestyles over here. Keep up the good work. You get a star. All right, the Rich Juice and Cleopatra. What's going on? What y'all got going on over here? Whoever else is following, baby, if you are following me and looking at me right now, I want you to participate and go look in those cabinets and pantries. Nino, what's up? I want you to go look in those cabinets and those pantries, and I want you to tell me what you've seen in there. Found it in the salad dressing. Okay, bam. That's what we're talking about. So Cleopatra has found it in her salad dressing. Tell us what kind of salad dressing, what's the brand? What up, Nino? So just tapping in, this is chemistry class, and today we're talking about sodium benzoate, which is a preservative in food, and we're talking about the dangers of it. So right now, people who are in the house, they are looking through their cabinets to see if they have any type of food or food products or soft drinks or juices or whatever that have sodium benzoate in there. And we're going to have them chuck that shit right in the trash. Mambo sauce? Oh, that's a mambo sauce. I got you too. No, bad. You gotta go ahead and throw that. You gotta go ahead and throw that in the trash. And I'll make you one. I should have read the daggone food label. Okay, so Cleopatra Jones. All right, so you have creamy Caesar salad dressing that has sodium benzoate in it. As good as that sounds, let us know if you're really gonna throw it in trash or you're gonna keep it. Baby, are you gonna throw your mambo sauce in the trash or you gonna keep it? I try to keep house for clean foods, but I love this syrup. What syrup? Did you say Aunt your mama syrup? Aunt Rich Juice. You did not say Aunt your mama syrup though. Not even maple syrup. You said Aunt your mama syrup. Come on now, we gotta do better. At least get you some maple syrup, not Aunt Jemima. Turkey Hill lemonade. Dad, keep going, Cleopatra Jones. You got Turkey Hill lemonade. Everybody love that Turkey Hill lemonade. So, okay. So who's throwing away their Turkey Hill lemonades, their wishbone creamy Caesar salad dressing, their mumbo sauce, their Aunt Jemima syrup? Who's throwing away? Oh, Cleopatra, you got the Capital City mumbo sauce too. That drink was good though. That drink was good though. That really means I really need to hurry up and make my own because I definitely got a recipe. My jalapenos in the jar. Damn. You throwing it in the trash, baby? Okay, hold on. The rich juice. You threw your Aunt Jemima syrup in the trash? Hold on, Cleopatra. you gonna let your son drink that lemonade? Come on now, get him some new lemonade. Tell him we off that. We can't drink that lemonade no more. Sugar on 100,000 with Aunt Jemima. That shit is on 1,000,000 with Aunt Jemima. I definitely would recommend getting you some maple syrup if you're going to be using any type of syrup. Aunt Jemima is so ancient, okay? Everyday light butter syrup, essential everyday light butter syrup. My God. Okay, so we got some work to do here. So gold star for all you guys' participation. I thank you. Professor Health is very appreciative of all your participation. And thank you for asking questions. I really do appreciate it. You can always hit me at the email. You can find my email in the link in bio, or you can, my phone number, business phone number is actually listed in there too. So feel free to DM me, or you can actually email me if you have any further questions about the topic. Mrs. Butterworth, you got everything going over there, Sherry. It's even Mrs. Butterworth sugar-free syrup. Just because it's sugar-free don't mean it's actually the best option, depending upon what they're preserving it with. You're so welcome to Rich Juice. Class was fun today, even though it was short. I really do love you guys' participation. This was fun. So, without further ado, yes, girl, I'm finding in everything now. This is sickening. While you're looking at that, see if also it has vitamin C or ascorbic acid, and if you see high fructose corn syrup, because that is in everything. I could probably talk to you all day. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I take that as a compliment. I can talk to you guys all day too, especially about health science. So again, any pressing questions, any last comments or remarks anyone wants to make, you've got go. If not, we're going to wrap this up. And to my YouTube, I'm like always looking at my Instagram because that's what people are. And I forget that I'm actually live on YouTube as well. My face is like slanted. I so apologize, YouTube. But if you're watching, you can always go over to the Instagram and watch me as well. I'll do better next time. Okay. So signing off. Love you guys dearly. Professor Health loves you. Remember, chemistry class will be bi-weekly, so it will not be next week. It will be the following week. And as usual, I better see your ass in chemistry class. Peace.